Hello everyone, welcome to our 11th presentation on Blog Talk Radio. Our show is captured and linked to YouTube video. The programs are listed in the archives of both Blog Talk Radio and YouTube video. You can watch as well as listen. Links can be found on Facebook under Musings with Steve and Teresa. We'll welcome your opinions during our discussions and after. I'm Steve, a co-host.
I'm Teresa, the other co-host.
We're here to enlighten, entertain, and inform about issues we think are important. We want people to think about how positive actions make positive peoples. Anyone wanting to join our discussion can call us at 347-308-8409. You'll be the next in line.
Again, that's 347-308-8409.
We've been talking about our changing times, how technology has revolutionized living, life expectancy, and civilization, how our inability to anticipate the results of the new world disturbs us seniors. New oftentimes means confusion. We look to the future, and the scope of the new technology defies protection. The imagination of the science fiction writer is being fulfilled. The dreams and nightmares of tomorrow are here, so we look forward. Terry?
Many prophecies and predictions have been made for years about our future. Some good, some bad, some not so good. We choose to remain positive. We've chosen just a few of the latest scientific breakthroughs that will impact the quality of life in the future. Join us as we take a glimpse into that future. We've both been lifelong fans of sci-fi, that's science fiction, and we're currently watching the technology from these stories come to reality, and it's fascinating. Earlier this year, researchers at the University of Southern California used nanotechnology to build a carbon nanotube synapse circuit that replicates the function of a neuron. Neurons are the major building blocks of the brain, and this means that we're much closer to be able to create a synthetic brain. In the meantime, this technology could be used for a number of other applications, including the treatment of brain injuries and creating new intelligent systems capable of learning. The National Science Foundation recently announced the creation of the Engineering Research Center for Sensory Motor Neural Engineering. That's studying the mind-machine interface, or how to plug your brain or a machine, and vice versa, a machine into your brain. Then they'll always be searching for ways to utilize the new tech. This is a major breakthrough. This is the beginning of artificial intelligence. As a serious reader of sci-fi, we know that creating artificial intelligence never ends well for humanity. We'll have to wait and see. However, we are doing some good things. For instance, Steve?
Bionic prosthesis, wearable robotic devices. Yesterday, every below-the-knee prosthesis functioned more or less as a passive carbon fiber cane or crutch, simply filling in where the limb used to be. Today, however, thanks to a quantum leap in prosthetics technology, amputees are now able to easily walk without stress, engage in rigorous physical activity, and stay in step with their remaining biological limb way the nature had intended. Estimates of the amputee population in the United States vary widely from fewer than 400,000 to more than 1 million. The projected number of American amputees is expected to rise to almost 4 million by 2050. This unheralded increase is expected to continue to be impacted by military casualties and a growing new enemy, diabetes, with its devastating side effect of limb loss. About 9 out of 10 amputations involve the leg from the foot to above the knee. Now, for centuries, wood and metal were basic materials used for prosthesis, and they were held in the body with leather attachments. Thanks to remarkable advances in prosthetics research in the last decade, space-age plastics and carbon fiber composites, which are much stronger, lighter, and more durable, have been engineered to help restore function. Now comes the computerized bionic leg with its microprocessors and computer chips that can rival the functionality provided by biological limbs. Getting through the day with a new bionic leg entails less work on the body for lower leg amputees. The world's first high-tech bionic prosthesis employs precision robotic engineering to propel the user from one step to the next, automatically adjusting to changes in speed and uneven terrain through series sensors. Siri?
Okay, before we mentioned nanotechnology, what's that, you ask? First of all, it's another item straight out of the sci-fi books. Nanos running amok is often a reoccurring theme in sci-fi. Nanos mean billionth, so a nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. In other words, the nanoscale is 1,000 times smaller than the microscopic scale and 1,000,000,000 times smaller than the world of meters we live in. That's itty-bitty. Human hair is 10,000 nanometers, and paper is 100,000 nanometers, so that's pretty small. And using the nanoscale will allow us to do nanoscience, that's studying the use of nanos, and it helps us to understand how things work on a molecular scale. And once we understand the nanoscience, we can do the nanotech. That's putting science into action to help solve our problems. That's using applied science instead of pure science. Steve?
It could be we're already using nanotechnology. We could be wearing nanotechnology pants, walking on nanotechnology rug, sleeping on nanotechnology sheets, or hauling nanotechnology luggage to the airport. All of these products are made with fabrics coated from nano whiskers. These tiny surface fibers are so small that dirt cannot penetrate into them, which means the deeper layers of the material will stay clean. Some brands of sunscreen nanotechnology in a similar way. They coat your skin with a layer of nanoscopic titanium oxide or zinc oxide that blocks out the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. Nanocoatings are also appearing on scratch-resistant car bumpers and slip steps on vans and buses, corrosion-resistant paints, and wound dressings. Terry?
The new nanotech can be used in microelectronics, of course. And they use it, they can put more transistors and switches, make computers smaller, faster, and cheaper than ever before. And it says the displays on everything from iPods and cell phones to laptops and flat screen TVs are shifting to organic light-emitting diodes made from the plastic films built on the nanoscale. I had absolutely no idea, but I was wondering how things were getting so small.
We have a thesis here on medical apps for mobile devices using this nanotechnology. Thanks to medical apps and medical health, which is a shorthand for mobile health, both doctors and consumers are taking part in a nanotechnological revolution in the way that healthcare information is accessed and delivered today, and it's right at their fingertips. Reliable and easy available healthcare information that can be downloaded to mobile devices is now ubiquitous and growing at an unprecedented pace due to its ease of use, broad adaptability, and its attractive price point. Some mobile apps are targeted especially to the consumer, helping them in their health and wellness management. These apps can check their blood pressure, monitor glucose levels, and track heart rate. Some more sophisticated apps can help determine conditions such as sleep apnea, detect seizures, and automatically score or interpret cognitive testing results. Jerry?
Okay. These nanos, I'm excited about these nanos, and apparently everybody is. The scientists around the world are, and they think that because we can build all incredible small machines and pumps and engines, and the scientists around the world agree that the new concepts of nanotechnology are so broad and pervasive that they will influence every area of technology and science in ways that are surely unpredictable. They say that the total societal impact of nanotechnology is expected to be greater this century than the combined influences of the silicone integrated circuit, medical imagery, computer-aiding engineering, and man-made polymers did in the 20th century. Remember, we are in the 21st now.
Think about that. Teeny tiny little things we can't even see will and are changing the world. Where's this leading? Let's see. Synthetic brain, nanotech, humanoid robots. Sci-fi again, we're 3 for 3. Think robots are just toys? Not anymore. You can buy a fully functional humanoid robot of almost any size off the internet.
First, here's the definition of a humanoid robot. And they like to be called humanoid, not just robots, because we have little sweeper robots and things. But a humanoid robot is a virtual human, a mechanical clone of human beings. It can perform most functions like walking, talking, recognize, and making decisions. My personal favorite is Asimo. Asimo has the unique ability to walk forward, backward, sidestep, run, and even climb stairs with human-like agility. He even has his own Facebook and website. It's an amazing little machine. He serves as another set of eyes, ears, and hands, and legs for people that need extra help. It'll provide a new sense of independence and mobility. He can also respond to simple voice commands and recognize the face of a select group using his little camera eyes. He can also map his environment and walk around objects in his path. One of the most amazing things about it is he's 10 years old already. And I found the name of this robot interesting. The father of robotics in sci-fi was Isaac Asimov. If you drop the V off of the Asimov, you have Asimo. Intentional? I don't know. I couldn't find out.
That's fantastic, Terry. We are now into the section there where we inject the humor. And I was thinking about it, what does your robot do? And the answer is he gathers data, destroys it, and walks into walls.
That's what they used to do.
Well, the definition of an upgrade is take the old bugs out and put in the new. When the office printer color started to look a little off, the manager called the local repair shop. To the manager's surprise, the clerk said that it would cost $50, but he might try reading the manual and doing it himself. The manager replied in astonishment, "Does your boss know that you discourage business that way?" "Yes," replied the clerk, "it's his idea. We make more on repairs than cleanings, and if the owner tries to do it himself first."
That's a good one. Okay, why don't Vikings send emails? They prefer to use Norse code.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Hit any user to continue.
Yeah.
I like that one there.
Viking?
No, press any key.
No, not that one.
The woman called the tech support and said her computer wouldn't.
90 seconds.
Couldn't find the printer. Tech asks, "Are you working under Windows?" She says, "No, I'm near the door." In summary today, we said the future is now. We grew up reading submarines, time machines, space invasions, space travel, robots, and the far, far future. Television presented this science fiction in pictures in our living rooms, no less. Is it prophecy or prediction? Cause and effect? You tell me.
Our missions on these Blog Talk radio presentations, nanos in the teeth, stimulate your thinking, prod your mind into new channels, pump up your interest in life, rebuild your enthusiasm.
Whether you're pro or con, we insist that you join us as we
investigate,
evaluate, and participate.
Be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
And we want to thank you for listening to our podcast today. This program is archived at Blog Talk Radio, captured and archived for YouTube video, and linked to our Facebook, and comments are welcome. We will return with our continuing viewpoints next Tuesday at 2 p.m., February 28th. We will be discussing, again, changing times, first memories. Some will be mine.
Some will be mine.
And some will be ours. Join us, and maybe memories will also be yours.
I'm Teresa.
I'm Steve. Thank you for listening.
Remember to think positive.
Be positive.
Live positive.
Enjoy.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.